All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our pre-market post-wave report with yours truly, the algo capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com, home of the world famous post-wave price trigger reports. All right, I'm hoping everyone's having a great weekend. I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get right back to chilling. All right, so here's the Bitcoin futures. We still have a bearish trend momentum reading, and just like I have been predicting for weeks now, the market did break through that bottom of the Kumo cloud support, and the market has continued to fall. You can expect lower prices still. As long as this bearish trend momentum reading remains active, the market's going to stay in a sell the rally mode. Nothing can change that. It's just how it is. So you want to stay alert to that. Now, is the market going to try to find some support around the 25,000 level? We'll see. 25,000 was a key point, which I knew the market was going to come down here and test. But 24,700 is also a key support area. If that does not hold, then Bitcoin goes back down into free fall mode. And who knows where we'll end up. You may get some support at 20,000, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. This could turn into a full blown bear market. So just be ready for that. Now, on the flip side, because you still have a bullish trending type of a market, the bull market can reclaim the price action at any moment, at any time. I'm not saying that it will, especially not now. The only time that we can say that is when the bearish trend momentum reading turns back to a bullish trend momentum reading. Then we can say, okay, so the trend has reclaimed the price action, and now you can expect higher prices. But for right now, that short-term top in the market remains. All right, next up we got XRP Ripple. So it did exactly what I warned you that it was going to do. It came right down to the 50 cent bottom of the Kumo cloud support, and then it springboard off of it. And now we have a rally alert for Sunday night into Monday, as the market's going to try to get back up to the 60 plus range, somewhere about we'll call it 65. That's the initial upside target when and if this rally can mature itself and take place. Next up, we got wheat. So interesting development on the wheat on Friday. Wheat rallied off of the low, and it did so with closing near the highs of the session and creating a short-term bottom with um, a bullish trend momentum reading, the beginning of a bullish trend momentum reading. So what this simply means is that we're expecting now the prices to get back up to the 650, which is the bottom of the Kumo cloud here. All right. And really, that's more like, yeah, we'll just say 650. The range is going to be 650 to 664. All right. So that's the bottom of the Kumo cloud that I believe that wheat is going to try to get back to start the week off of trading on Monday. Next up is your soybeans. Soybeans have already reached the bottom of the Kumo cloud on a little technical bounce here. That's not a rally, it's just a technical bounce. You're still in a locked in bear market. And as long as the trend momentum reading is red, it means not only do you remain in a bear market, but you're in the sell the rally mode. So any rallies that mature in this market will be knocked down, as the bears are just waiting for rallies so that they can short the market. You're in a locked in bear market. Next up is corn. So corn now has a bullish trend momentum reading. We had that rally alert coming into Friday. The market did get a little bit of rally going, and it's right at a resistance point at $5. If it can break through it, then the bottom of the Kumo cloud here, and we'll say 537 to 540 will be the upside initial target. And next up is silver. So silver had a rally alert on Thursday, and then on Friday we didn't get any upside production. But what happened was we got a little narrow range day thing going here. You're not too far away from the bottom of the Kumo cloud around the $23.40 mark. But you got a rally alert for Sunday night into Monday's trading with a bullish trend momentum reading. So this is a good example of the market's trying to, the trend trying to reclaim the price action. Okay. So that's what we're seeing right here. The trend trying desperately to reclaim the market. We'll see if silver is successful or nay. Next up is nat gas, still in a locked-in bear market. Dow futures still has a bearish trend momentum reading, stopped short at the top of the Kumo cloud support here. So the question will be, is it going to try to take advantage of the rampage coming up and use this as a springboard to rally, or something else? Because the next downside target would be the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 33,750. And you still have a bearish trend momentum reading, so you're still in the sell the rally mode in the Dow. Make no mistake. Next up is the NASDAQ 100, bearish trend momentum reading. It's on its way to coming down here to testing the 14,440 level, which is the bottom of the Kumo cloud. And as long as you have a bearish trend momentum reading alive here, you're still in the sell the rally mode in the stock indices. Looking at gold, still has a bearish trend momentum reading. You're still in a correction, and the market is still dropping and getting close to retesting the 1900 critical psychological support. If it does not hold, then you're looking at a market that's going to go into free fall, and it has the potential to fall several hundreds of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking going south of 1600. All right, so just be prepared for that. Next up is the S&P 500. Still has a bearish trend momentum reading. It's on its way to taking and testing the 4,300 level as well. It did what I was warning you that it was going to do back here. I told you that 4,400 was going to be a key zone, and the market did fall and close below that, drop below it and close below it, just like I warned you that was a possibility. As long as you have a bearish trend momentum reading, the market's still in a correction. The market is still falling. So it's not ready to bounce just yet. We don't have a buy signal. Next up is crude oil futures. You have a bearish trend momentum reading. This market is still under distribution, still in corrective mode, and I think it's still heading down to 75 and 70, between 75 and 70. It may even go lower. Next up, you got the euro. So the euro finally dropped outside of the cloud. We're now south of the cloud, still in a corrective state, still a bearish trend momentum reading, which means you're still in the sell or rally mode. The market came down to test the 108 handle, just like I had been warning that was in the works. So now that initial downside target has been met, the question is, does the market accelerate lower as it is now technically in a free fall status? This one should be interesting. Next up is the pound sterling. And what do we have here? As of Friday, we have another negative bot check, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a red alert. This is back-to-back bot checks, folks. The drop in your pound sterling could be absolutely startling. I'm going to be really watching that one. The Aussie. All right, so the Aussie has found a temporary support. It is trying to make an attempt for a technical bounce. So we have a rally alert for Sunday night into Monday's trading, but we also have a neutralized bar. So it's neutralized. So we normally don't mess with neutralized markets until it comes off neutralized, and then we'll take it from there. But what might this market do if it can stage a little bear market rally? Well, getting back up to the Kumo cloud here at the 66 level. And as you can see here, it's down here at 64 right now, threatening to drop into the 63 handle. So you're still in a bear market. All right. You're still in a locked in bear market. You have a bearish trend momentum reading in a bear market. That's a locked in market. If you're in a bear market and you have a bearish trend momentum reading, we say that is a locked market. Okay. If it's a bull market with a bullish trend momentum reading, we say that is a locked in bull market. So this market right now is locked in. It's trying to put in a short term support. Let's see if it can succeed, or is it going to drop even lower? Next up is the Russell. Bearish trend momentum reading already hit first and second downside targets in the Russell. Unbelievable. We have been warning about that, and it's already done it. 1850 was a key area, and it looks like we've already done it. Now, where do we go from here? Well, you still have a bearish trend momentum reading. Therefore, you're still in the sell the rally mode. If it drops outside of the Kumo cloud and heading south, the market goes into free fall back down to 1700, and even the potential to drop lower. Next up is copper. Copper's in a locked-in bear market, so nothing to talk about there except for lower prices. Ethereum futures, as you can see here, the market has come all the way down. All right. Technically speaking, this market now on your Ethereum futures has the potential to turn into a full-blown bear market if it's not careful. It still has time. The long-term trend is still bullish. However, your short-term trend or intermediate trend, however you want to say it, has turned bearish officially as of the time that we are speaking, which is the futures was closed on Friday. So I know something to think about here, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful. You got a bearish trend momentum reading still. All right, this bot check back here, it took its time to manifest, but it eventually came. And look at that. Look at that break, man. Look at that. That's why these bot checks, these positive and negative bot checks, are so important. The rally alerts are important too. Excuse me. But those bot checks let you know that a parabolic situation from current price action is on the table and is in the works. So still have a bearish outlook on your Ethereum. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is what we are looking at to start the week off. The PulseWave reports are complete. They are done. All right, you can log in at pulsewavetrading.com and view the reports to get yourself ready for tonight's trading. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. The system works if you patiently work the system. Don't forget that. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll holler back. Peace.